Welcome everyone to today's Masterclass Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you all here. Today, we are going to demystify a piece of technology that is literally reshaping how we understand our home. I mean, imagine a tool that's actively monitoring devastating floods before they can even spread, measuring shrinking glaciers all the way from the edge of space, and tracking rapid environmental changes across the entire planet. We are, of course, talking about artificial intelligence. But what actually is it? And why is it quickly becoming the absolute most important scientific tool of the 21st century? So let's kick things off with a quick question. Right at this very moment, there are thousands of satellites zooming around our Earth, and they are sending back these massive, nonstop streams of digital data. We're talking about cities glowing at night, wildfires igniting, weather patterns shifting entirely. How on earth could we humans, with our limited processing power, possibly make sense of this endless mountain of data without artificial minds? Well, the short answer is we can't. Okay, so here's our syllabus for today. We're going to start by defining true intelligence, break down what I like to call the AI university analogy, look at AI in our everyday lives, explore how it actually views our Earth, and finally, how it's tackling climate change. Let's dive right in. Section 1. Defining true intelligence, or more specifically, how we humans learn. Let's just go back to first principles for a second. Think about how a baby learns. When a child is born, they don't immediately know how to speak a language or solve complex puzzles, right? But every single day, they observe the world, they make mistakes, they remember those mistakes, and gradually they learn. After seeing a few hundred cats, a child just automatically recognizes the pattern of what a cat looks like. Teaching a computer to follow that exact same iterative sequence of pattern recognition, that is the foundational idea of AI. And this is a massive paradigm shift in computing. For decades, traditional software relied on super rigid, human-written instructions. Basically, if a rule wasn't specifically coded by a programmer, the whole system just broke. Artificial intelligence flips that entire script. Instead of feeding it rigid rules, we feed it massive data sets. We show it a million photographs of forests and rivers, and over time, it digests those examples and autonomously starts recognizing the patterns on its own. It's brilliant. Moving on to Section 2, the AI university analogy. Let's break down some of these buzzwords. Okay, let's clear up some major semantic confusion here, because people mix these terms up all the time. People use artificial intelligence and machine learning interchangeably, but they really aren't the same thing. Think of AI as an entire university. It's the broad, overarching goal of building intelligent machines. Machine learning, on the other hand, is a specific department within that university that allows computers to learn from examples. And deep learning? Well, that's a highly specialized, cutting-edge research lab hidden deep inside that department utilizing complex artificial neural networks. All right, Section 3, AI in everyday life, because AI is quite literally all around us. You know, you might think this whole university concept is just for researchers in white lab coats, but honestly, you interact with this technology dozens of times before you've even had your morning coffee. Your phone unlocking via Face ID, Google Maps navigating you around a nasty traffic jam, your YouTube recommendations, your spam filter catching a phishing email, translation apps, that is all AI in action. It has just completely and seamlessly integrated into our daily routines. Which brings us to Section 4, how AI sees Earth. It's time to analyze those macro-scale patterns. So if we zoom way out from our smartphones, we can actually apply these exact same pattern recognition tools to our entire planet. Millions of new images are captured daily by satellites. Just think about that scale for a second. The sheer volume of this data is so enormous that human analysts, no matter how big or dedicated the team is, simply cannot process it all manually anymore. It's impossible. And that is exactly where our pattern recognizing AI steps in and becomes a total game changer. By digesting all those satellite images, AI can automatically identify forests, detect flooded areas in real time, measure the precise retreat of a glacier, track how fast a city is expanding, and even monitor the health of crops. Tasks that used to require weeks of painstaking manual work by scientists can now be completed by an AI model in mere minutes. This is completely revolutionizing fields like geographic information systems, or GIS, and remote sensing. Finally, Section 5, tackling climate change, truly the greatest challenge of our time. Every single year, satellites, terrestrial weather stations, and highly complex climate models generate an absolute ocean of environmental data. And AI acts as the ultimate synthesizer here. It digests all of this massive data to detect long-term climate trends that our human eyes might easily miss. It vastly improves our weather forecasting, it can predict devastating droughts, estimate global carbon emissions, and even map out our rapidly changing coastlines. But listen, this isn't just abstract global data. It has severe, real-world local consequences. As our source material points out, for countries like Pakistan, where water resources depend heavily on snow and glacier melt, AI is becoming an essential tool. By analyzing shrinking Himalayan glaciers, AI is actively helping local leaders understand future water availability so they can build climate resilience before a disaster actually strikes. As we wrap up today's masterclass, I really want to leave you with this core definition. AI in climate science is a powerful tool that combines Earth observation, advanced computing, and pattern recognition to solve problems efficiently. And I want to make one thing perfectly clear to all of you studying this field. AI is not magic. Actually, scratch that. It might seem like magic, but it's really just math. And more importantly, it is not here to replace human intelligence or steal your jobs. It's a tool. A tool that frees you, the scientists and researchers, from the incredibly tedious task of processing raw data so you can focus your energy on actually solving these complex, world-saving problems. So, what's the big takeaway here? Well, for anyone working with geospatial technologies or environmental science, learning AI is no longer just optional. It is for sure the absolute most valuable skill you can acquire right now. AI is fundamentally reshaping our world. Will you be the one to map it? Thank you so much for joining me for this masterclass explainer. If you're ready for the next step in your syllabus, I highly encourage you to check out our next explainer on machine learning from scratch, where we'll look at how computers actually learn from data. Until then, keep learning, keep observing, and keep mapping our incredible world.